Good morning, friends. I am sorry I am not with you today, but happy to have this opportunity to wish you well and thank you for your work. We've made so much progress in Michigan on criminal justice reform. The expungement package, the jail and pretrial bills that have already been signed into law, the new legislation that's pending. We raised the age, and there's more to come in juvenile justice. And we've gotten all this done because we have a bipartisan, collaborative approach to justice system improvement in Michigan. Complex problems are only solved when surrounded by all the stakeholders who trust in one another and approach them with goodwill. I see that over and over again in Michigan. And Safe and Just Michigan has been an integral part of all of it. You also know there is a lot more to do, and you know how important it is to do it. And today you'll start tackling one of the hardest problems in our criminal legal system, felony sentencing. When the legislature passed the sentencing guidelines in 1998, it aimed to make sentencing across the state consistent and proportional to the offense and the offender. Its recommended sentences reflected those general goals and also captured the policy preferences of that moment. Since 1998, the legislature has amended the guidelines piecemeal, responding to court decisions interpreting them in some cases and to reflect other priorities in other cases. And court decisions without legislative response have also impacted some aspects of them too. Unlike in many other states, Michigan does not have a sentencing commission to evaluate whether the guidelines are meeting their goals on an ongoing basis, to make sure that legislative amendments and court interpretations don't cause disruption that undermines the overall goals, and to recommend changes when needed to serve those goals. So today, all of you will start that conversation. How have the guidelines worked out? Have they served the goals they hoped they would? If not, why not? And what have we learned since 1998 that might make us refine our goals? What has research and practice taught us that might allow us to better target our priorities and our policies? Long sentences are one of the hardest problems in criminal legal system reform. They usually reflect distressing facts. People have been hurt. And the guidelines themselves are complicated and hard to understand. Data about how they are working isn't easy to come by, and apples to apples comparisons harder still. But thanks to Barb Levine, Ann Maher, and Justin Smith, we now have the comprehensive history and the data to start this conversation. Thank you to them and to Safe and Just Michigan for the work to get us here and for taking this next step today. If not now, when? And if not here in Michigan, where? We know we can build a justice system that works for everyone, that accountability and healing are not in conflict, and that if we get it right, we will have a safe and just Michigan. Thank you for your work.